Oh, hello YouTubers. New acquisition, an old realistic DX-160. I actually just unboxed it. I haven't cleaned it. I'm on D band right now. It looks like I'm in the 40 meters. I got it on SSB right now. It seems to be working pretty good. I've done D and E bands. I haven't tried A, B, and C yet. Well, here in a minute, but I thought I'd show a little video of it. Looks like I'm not hearing some of the guys that they're talking to. But anyways, it does seem to be working well. See if I can pick up a few more before I end this. And
Chicago, name is Ray. Where you up with you? Yeah, okay, Ray. Let's see. I'm here next. I'm down to south here in Arkansas on the Mississippi River. I'm about 50 miles south of Memphis. The town is Helena, Roger. Okay, you got a good signal here next. You're about a 5x8. And running an old Kenwood TS520S. I bought this radio new in 1977. It's 34 years old. It looks and plays like it's brand new, so I'm very, very happy with this is one of my Kenwood hybrids. And putting a little fire in the wire, we have a Heathkit SB201 amplifier, running about 700 watts into a sloping V dipole at 25 feet. And look at the outdoor thermometer, and it's 88 degrees. So how's the weather by you there, Nick? Over? Yeah, okay, Ray. Fine on the radio. I have two of them. Actually, three of them. One of them's the 520, the two of them are the 520S's. And
I'm using one of those Jensen truck box speakers for the external speaker. I didn't get the original with it. I got the manual and some extra CW descriptive paperwork.
Trying to improve some stuff. Matter of fact, one time one of them was I had the modifications I've done to
got the manual. He included a little bit of extra tidbits.
Anyway, but I couldn't leave well enough alone, so I kept at it.
I'm using about a 44-foot long wire antenna. I homemade it. The insulators are made out of high-pressure PVC water pipe. The wire's 12-2 old house wiring that I split it open and, you know, it was a 22-foot length, so I took the two 12 gauge connectors, two 12 gauge strands out.
They all play very well.
And I've got it in an L configuration. 22 foot of it, the sides are north-south, the other 22 foot, the sides of it are east-west. I'll do a video of it sometime, how I rigged it up. It took me some time to do it, but I finally got it accomplished before the radio came.
My son is a ham, and he picked up an 820S at a Hamfest years ago. Paid $90 for it. That was something else. He was looking for an inexpensive HF rig, and I said, well, I've had good luck with the Kenwood hybrids. Why don't we look for one of those? So we come across the guy that has the speaker for it. He says, yeah, the radio that goes with
I was just trying to fine-tune them a little more. Didn't need to. I had them right. Getting a little bit of interference signal. I've got the RF gain up all the way. Probably should back it off some. It might help that. I've got the AVC on fast since I'm doing SSB.
But the guy wouldn't separate the two. So I bought the rig and the microphone. So my son made him an offer of $90, and the guy said, yeah, sure, here. It's got the manual and everything, and we checked it out. It all works fine, except the mechanical VFO was kind of not working too well. It didn't crack.
I have to say, I'm just started playing with this old radio. I know some people love these, some people hate them. I actually, for just an analog receiver, so far I'm kind of impressed with it.
And then sometime later,
it seems to have good receive. I mean, I understand this is not no $500 or $1,000 unit. I didn't want anything like that. Can't afford nothing like that. Don't really have the desire to own one.
The analog dial, I can tell what frequency I'm on.
I have this thing about older equipment, especially older inexpensive equipment, as you can tell by my YouTube channel here, that it's kind of stuff I seem to like. I try to take something that a lot of other people don't care about, and you know, I get a joy out of bringing the stuff back to life and using it.
Well, I'm a fan of cheap radios and the Kenwood hybrid stuff. I've got some old Heath kits. I don't know if you've ever seen or anybody had one of Temple 1. We got a KWM2A. Newest thing at the present is, which is about the same vintage as the 820 that I have in the 430. And I've got an old Heath kit.
I've still got good receive on them, and I've got the RF gain a little lower than 3/4 of the way.
So I kind of like the old vintage stuff, even though that SWL was completely solid state. I got the 230 amp that goes with it. It's at a, I think it was one of the diodes went out, I'm not sure. But I intended to pop that open and look. But yes, about the amplifier. It's homebrewed, about 30 years old. I bought it a amp test up in Memphis some years ago. Ray, and cubes are getting real soft, so about 300, maybe 350 is all it'll do now. And I need to find this new 572 Bs, but I'm not too hip on the LCEs. Well, I can't say that cube. And the American-made stuff is non-existent, at least new. And the guy south of me down in Natchez sells trailers, I think, and some other stuff. But as long as these will put out 300 watts, I can get about where I want to. Another question he asked,
well, he missed out. I sold a set of C-Tron 572Bs recently on eBay that tested excellent.
Okay, next WX5JW9EHQ. Yeah, your signal went down also. Your 5x2.
Nope, sorry about that, folks.
But I still copy 100%, so yeah, the band is shifting. Well, real fine on the older tube-type radios. Boy, you and I are like twins here. Same thing here. I've got a Collins KWM2, not the 2A, but the KWM2. I have a Heath HW101.
I'm gonna have to end this soon, folks. I was planning on making this pretty short, but I found some good conditions here.
How sensitive the receiver is. Of course, I missed
and a number of different groups carrying conversations on them.
The other radios have, but it still plays really nice.
Like I said, I need to clean the radio up. It's in pretty good shape. That fluorescent light makes everything look yellow. You can see it's the right color.
From a kit back in 1977. It works great. It's on the second set of tubes.
And speaking of Heath kits with old 3-500Zs, I'm doing some of Richard Olmeasure's updates to that. It works. I just left the outer case off. I still got the original IMAX in mine.
And SB201. The 201 is what I'm using now. And they both use pair of 572Bs. And the tubes seem to be in good shape there. So they're real good. About my only real modern rig here is ICOM IC706 Mark IIG. All solid state, all mode, all band. And that sort of rounds out the capabilities to the shack. And we also have a Knight T150 that we use for AM.
That's an oldie, Knight T150.
I drive my Heath SP220 to about 250 watts with that thing. So yeah, like you, I like the old tube type stuff. So I wonder if you remembered the question you wanted to ask me. WX5J W9EHQ.
Really, it won't come to me. That's the problem. You get when you start getting old. So maybe you may say something in the next round to see that it'll trigger what I had on my mind.
I don't have my bands. I don't have my brand spread set to where the BFO is, you know, around 12 o'clock. I'm not really worried about that. It's just for receive purposes.
The 150 there have a crystal socket on the front panel.
I think the 150 does have a crystal socket on the front, if I remember right.
Well, the 150 has an internal VFO, and yes, it does have a crystal socket on the front panel.
Yeah.
Uses a pair of 6146s, and it runs 80 through 6 meter CW and carrier control AM.
Well, apparently this same transmitter I have, it's been stowed away, and I'll look at it occasionally. Matter of fact, I was looking at it either last week or the week before, thinking I ought to drag it out again and see what kind of shape it is.
I haven't had the radio on a real long time. I don't really notice a lot of drift. I've had to touch it up a few times, but it's not up to temp. What I've read online is these take about, 30 minutes probably to get up to temp and to not have any drift. I don't mind the drift. I'm so used to. Last time I had receivers like this. I had two types, old Nationals and whatnot. So a little drift from an FET one doesn't bother me in the least bit. I'm used to a lot more drift than this. I know a lot of people bash these because they drift a little.
DX-160, I guess. And I don't remember what he used for VFO. And some military receiver there was an RCA. But that all escapes me now. Ray, go ahead.
Oh, Roger. Well, I've been around for a long time. I was licensed in 1961. I was still in high school. And this October will be my 50th year in ham radio. And I also have a commercial FCC license, first-class radio telephone. It's known as GROL. And I retired from a 35-plus year in broadcasting. So, very good there, Nick. The old tube-type stuff, and I really miss the heat kits and the night kits, building those things, because I built a number of them in my ham career.
Yeah, I came along. I'm too young. I came along too late for the kits. I definitely can't afford no unassembled kits, what they sell for anymore whenever they come up for sale, which is not frequent. I'd love to be able to build kits, but that's something hard to find and generally really expensive now, finding them old unbuilt kits.
Of course, being in ham, it's like doing the same thing. I service all my own equipment with rare exceptions. If we have to do the computer-controlled surface mount stuff, that has to. Fortunately, none of that has failed yet. But I wouldn't even start to work on that stuff.
Yeah, me neither. I don't do SMT.
Got a couple of
don't have the equipment or the desire.
And an old Allied SX-190.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this off though. So we're getting pretty close to the 15-minute mark. I wish I could record more. I'm gonna have to run this through some video editing software and shrink it down. Since I shot this in full HD, I'm gonna have to reduce it. It's gonna be way too big of a file size to update as is. Anyways, I wanted to show you the radio and let you listen to these guys talk for a while. I'm actually really enjoying their conversation because I love vintage radio equipment, as everyone can tell. Anyway, 73's everybody. Operator 262, Paul, signing off for now.